Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the long load screen. I was having some breakfast. Whoops. Alright. Now then, on to some art. So, good morning, Nimbo. Alright, so, let's see. I'm actually gonna do something, which I hopefully is, not illegal. And what I mean by that is, I'm just gonna grab, like, some memes. I wanna do the Kobayashi meme. Kobayashi meme. Where she's, yeah, let me just grab the image. And I'm gonna make my own poor sketch version of it. And it's just to, like, practice. I know people like to practice using tracing, and it helps. I'm gonna practice using sketching. So it'll be like my rendition of it. Alright. I have a lot of sources here. Let's use this one. Alright. And cool. Okay. So I don't know how many people know the show Kobayashi Mate Dragon. What's the actual name? Kobayashi Sanchi no Meido Dragon. Okay, there we go. I never remember the full name for the show, by the way, or the series in particular. I either called it Kobayashi or Maid Dragon. Completely skipped over the entire middle bit. The Kobayashi-san Chi no Meido Dragon. I usually skip that portion of the show name. All right. So on screen, on stream, the meme image is pretty small, but for the purpose of my own reference, it'll be slightly bigger. Slightly. You wanted to watch the show for season 2 hype. It's happening. Season 2's happening. All right. I know this was like my rendition of this, and oh boy, will it be bad. Okay. I think it comes to no one's surprise that excuse me, I'm not a great artist. So I should probably also have some BGM, right? I should have one in my description. It's still this track. This is a great track. I need to find another one. Actually, I don't really have to, do I? It's a great track. What's this? Right, I hope I don't get copyright for this. I found a different track. So let's edit this out. Oh, I like this track a lot. Like, a lot. Hope that's not overpowering in any way. But, yeah. I like this. Anyways. back to the art, and then we can start. So I'm not gonna focus on the background. I think my main focus will try to be drawing Kobayashi herself. I think what's really funny about this particular frame is she's wearing glasses. You can tell by the frame, the nose piece, like this part of the image. So looking at this, you can kind of see like she's wearing glasses. Maybe it's a little too small on stream, but it should show up. Like there's this little bit there, but the lens are just not drawn at all. They've completely forgone the lens to make the scene. I really like that. The focus of this particular shot has more emphasis on the eyes, so they just kind of threw in the little bit that matters for this, and the details that were necessary, which is the glasses frames to indicate that she's still wearing her glasses, but no lens, as the focus is particularly aimed towards her eyes, and the lens would take away from that. Let me just lower my brush size. I'm also going to... what kind of tool should I use this time around? Not the airbrush. Airbrush is a little faint. The paintbrush looks alright at this. See, the thing with the paintbrush is, compared to the pencil, yeah, there's a defined difference here. I don't know if that showing the screen. So this is pencil versus paintbrush. It's the strength, I think. This is ink, by the way. I have an ink tool. Doesn't ink look cool? I see why people do cartography now. It's so cool. Like, if you want to do like giant letters with a paintbrush. The splotches make the character here, and I really like that. Yes, I'm in the class. I see. Hey, don't worry about it. I could stick with pencil. I think I might want to. Maybe. So I think the first thing I want to do is kind of get the head shape. So it's something like this. This might be a little too high up. We can start from down here. Like angles a little bit this way, curves down to her chin, pulls back, comes down to the chin, pulls back up a little bit like so. There is a little gap here, and it ends off there. Eins, hello, traveling mustache, hello. So I'm doing, for anyone wondering, I'm doing like sketch work where I have a piece of reference and sketching it, and so this is to slowly get better at art, right? Like I'm not professional. I'm not obviously not professional. I'm not doing anything commercial with this. I'm literally doing something that I actually advise other people to do on their off time too. If you want to do art, which is sketch, because a lot of art has a lot of time put into it, time, effort, and intent is put into it for certain things, especially like what I'm taking from, which is a frame from an anime. So it's very nice to kind of see if you're able to mimic what they've done with it, right? Angle's too much. It's much smaller like this. Oof. Okay, that was really loud even for me. Art is super fun. That is super fun. Okay. Got a message. No need to worry. I love what they did with her eyebrows here. Gosh, this reminded me of like grade school art class. Part of my lack of understanding of shapes comes from trying to translate 3D into 2D. So what ends up happening for me is, hi Samuel, catch you later Samuel. So what ends up happening for me is trying to translate the different nuances in 3D, so like shading and all that, into a 2D plane. I don't understand the concepts of that, and thus I get very interesting drawings, to say the least. As one example, I tried to draw a bird once before in art class, and it turned out really fat. And that's because I did what I drew. I didn't account for curvature, or no, I did, but I overcompensated really hard because of shading. So think of if you're trying to shade something, right? And it's like a different portion of the body, but you don't identify that in the drawing itself, so it's all one part of the body. It's all learned. Yeah, exactly. But I just find it really funny, right? So it's like the result was just a really fat bird. There's certain parts, especially in a 2D drawing, you're not gonna be able to capture it. That's just part of it. Like certain bits and pieces aren't gonna get captured, and that's fine. Little artistic me just try to go about it like, all right, so you have the body like that, like so. I mean, I could draw it right here, maybe. How does one draw a bird? Like this? And you have like the head over here, right? And you have like the wings. I don't know what bird has layered feathers for the wings, but whatever. It's an airplane. Yeah, a bird with a beak. So this is like what have you, right? So let's select delete. Alright. So that is what my idea of a bird is nowadays, right? This is kind of what I drew, roughly speaking. Roughly speaking. Much meatier, let's just say. bird can also go now. Culture man, skippity ribbity. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. That's a thick bird. Yes. Okay. So Kobashi's hair is something along here. Goes like this. They gave her a lot of attention to the ears, I've noticed now. It's pretty awesome. Hair-wise, oh, I need to move the image down a little bit. Wait, what? It moves the whole thing? GIMP is weird. I don't understand GIMP. Nope. I want to move selection. Nope. 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 Welcome back, Nimbo. Right, but here's the thing. Irons. GIMP is the only tool I've used. I've even used Photoshop, where when you select something and try to move it with the select tool, it doesn't automatically select the region that you've selected. Along with what's on the layer, because I have a layer selected and all that, right? GIMP's the only tool that does this. I remember there is a way to do it. Select. I don't know what, because there's gotta be a reason why GIMP is like this, right? Aside from coding limitations that I don't think exists for this specific function. I have a feeling that there's a specific reason why someone might want this, where you select something in a layer and not want to move it. I mean, I do have alternatives, like all my thumbnails I've made for all my streams. I used a different program for it, but I wanted to try to learn GIMP and use GIMP a bit, because it is, like, for a lot of people, it is one of the go-to art programs, right? Like, the workaround I have for this is quite literally copy and paste. And so this allows me, what happened now is when I copy and paste, it puts it into a ghost layer, or as it calls it, a pasted layer. So this lets me move it around, because this is its own layer, and then the background, and then you have to apply it. So you have to actually paste it with a separate button. I didn't realize this is how this worked originally, by the way. This is me learning. So this feature actually I like. This whole copy or cut paste, and then having your own paste layer, a temporary layer that you have to essentially apply. I very much like that. And that is something I haven't seen in any other art program. Perhaps it's because it's a little redundant. Because you can always just create a new layer and then merge it down to do what just happened. I mean, that's essentially what happened, but by default. It's safety in extra steps. But all in all, I definitely feel GIMP is a couple... like, until I get like really good with GIMP, it's the bar of entry to the program is a little high, I find. Like, other programs are more Photoshop-like, so they have more tools and they act very similar to how Photoshop is. Because my main experience comes from Photoshop. I don't want to erase that last bit over here. Okay. Yeah, so I don't even know if that's like the correct way of going about it, by the way. It's just my workarounds for it. Yeah, no, I'm not. Some streams I actually don't put out stream notification signs, so this is one of those. Don't worry about it. Because it's not going to be a long stream. And it's not something that I'm going to be... It's one of those streams where it's like, I'm going to be interactive with chat more than anything else. I'm also rather out of it, so yeah. Usually, I'll do out stream notifications when it comes to games or anything I feel like I want to stream for a long time. Unless, of course, I say, hey, short stream, right? That's just one of those streams I don't really feel like doing a notification. Want something like that, and then you fix this. Or like to be like that. Free chat? I used to do a lot of them. In fact, free chat used to be what my current slot's taking, what art used to be. So it's kind of still free chat. It's just I decided I want to do something while free chatting. Thick. What do you mean gamer? I play games, yes. But 4 is too thick. I love how this is like me putting like a lot of my time and effort into trying to get this sketch down, mimicking someone else's art. I like it. I like it. Eventually, I'll start doing my own art. Like my own style and all that. I don't know why. Oh, wait. I don't know why, but every time I look, like when I use a pen size, that's only slightly larger than what I was using for the rest of my art. It looks like I put some sort of band-aid on it. I find that kind of funny. Alright, I can't even draw the like most of her ponytail. Just a pretty decently long ponytail. The scale at which I drew this at is unfortunate. Nice. That's always good to hear. So that one goes up to about here. Draw like that. What am I using to draw? My mouse? All my art streams so far have been done using my mouse. I just noticed, fixing my posture, in the art, in the frame here, Kobayashi has blush. Demetrios Jackson. Sorry, I don't know that first name. Demetrius? Demetrius? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. I'm doing bad art. Sketching bad art. I think one of the big things here that I can kind of tell already that I'm not, she's awesome. Yes, I agree. I think my, like certain angles, like this part here, I need to draw it in. She has a much sharper chin line than this. This makes her look really chubby, I've realized. The band-aid here, it's a little too hard. The band-aiding here. I lose on the smooth curve that I'm looking for. And it's quite literally just by a few degrees, but that few degrees really stands out. Thanks. You know, I take compliments. I take compliments. It helps for motivation. So thanks. 4 is a little thick. I'm big on critique. Like I greatly enjoy critique. Because I'm part of the group that strongly believes in making mistakes, get critique, and learn from them. Like, for me, I'm part of that group of people. Proggy! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. You know, part of the reason why I'm part of this group where it's about making mistakes first is because what you're learning is what not to do. You have a definitive answer on what not to do. And by process of elimination, you learn what to do. It makes sense. Thanks, Froggy. I'll be honest, my pencil art is probably not much better. I think this angle here is a little too high. I want this back in a little smaller, or a little lower. I think that's what I'm looking for. And then you just gotta bring it together. In the wise words of Bob Ross, we don't make mistakes. Only happy little accidents. Yeah, makes sense, right? It's a happy little accident, and we learn from it. Alright, then Kobashi's neck. Starts from like here, and it's like here. And then her shirt takes over. Like so. Hey! I mean, hey, not perfect, right? And that's fine. We're not aiming for perfection. We're aiming for how close are we, right? I think we're pretty close face-wise. Ponytail could definitely use some work here. I like that over what I did earlier here. Oh, you know what it is? I'm looking at it. I don't like the mouth shape here. She has more of a triangle of disbelief. Something akin to that. Less of a circle, and more of like, what am I looking at type of mouth shape. But it's the famous triangle mouth shape. I like it. I like it. I just realized her arm's resting on Kana. I just realized that. I completely forgot about this frame. Let me make this bigger on stream here. Her arms resting on Kana. Necks are way shorter than you. Wait, you thought necks were super curvy? Human anatomy? Hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? Ines, do you have something to say to me? I'm very curious about what you thought necks were like. I'm actually curious. Because necks are one of those things that differ greatly between artists. Like, very greatly. I think one of the scariest things that I've seen is I say scary like it's supposed to be spooky. No, scary isn't like strange, I suppose. Where I've seen like necks be about this long on normal people, and I'm just like, holy long necks. I mean, I know they exist. Like IRL, there are tribes that do this to their necks, but normally, the person you see on a day-to-day basis don't have necks that long. Also, depending on the character, I'm gonna make a new file, new, like those martial arts anime where you can get like the super bulky, muscular, thick necks. I don't even know how to draw that. I think let me pull it up. I think a good example would be Baki. Baki had great thick necks, muscular necks. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about when I talk about Baki. Look at that neck. That's thick. That is thick. Alright, catch you later, Ines. That's alright, friend. A draw pile sometimes. That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Let's do it. Also, I'm about to end stream now, by the way. It's been 40 minutes. If you subtract the 6-minute of loading screen. And I have school. Haha. Guess which person has school? That's right, it's me. Which means I'm out of here. For today. We did this. And I'm happy about it. Oh, why did it turn back? I'm back to Kobayashi. Kobayashi looking at Kobayashi. Alright. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Words. Yeah. And thank you for tuning in, new people. Thanks a lot. Have a good one, everyone. Catch you later. Bye.